Thank you for choosing the good old couch as your entertainment provider. Please sit back and relax. We will be with you shortly.
Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome back for the second half of our F1 23 Good Old Couch ADS League. You're joined by myself, Anomaly, and my excellent co-host, Persephone.
Hi.
Welcome, Persephone. Thank you so much for joining me again this evening. It's always a pleasure to co-host alongside you. Everyone, we are very, very excited to be here. We had a little bit of a mid-season break over the festive period, allowing our racers and our competitors just to reunite their time with their families and spend some well-deserved time away from the racetrack. However, they have been summoned and they are back this evening, and fittingly enough, racing on Suzuka Circuit in Japan.
So exciting. So just to reiterate or just remind you who our racers are, we have Alf, Faster Clucky, Wasabi, Hannibal, Liz or Farman, Ace, Unfair Straw, Danky Monkey and Spectre Wolf. Unfortunately, it seems that Ulezi has car trouble this evening.
Yeah, we're definitely going to, we put out some birds, some ears, just to inform us whether Lazy will be able to join. Perhaps they can get that car fixed up. However, if he's not able to join, he is quite high up in the points, which will be counting again from this evening, guys. So we are excited that we can revert back to, they need to make up some time to gain some extra points.
They have to do some aggressive driving, they have to do some clean cornering, they have to try not to be disqualified because this counts.
That's 100% true. That really is 100% true. So yeah, let me just get our tires up there on the screen for everyone, our mini map. As you guys can see, this is going to be quite the track. You can see there's lots of turns, there's lots of wobbles. I still haven't printed out the track, everyone, so I still don't know the turns. I'm still gonna count them. But let's just say it's gonna be turn 1 there by the 1 or just after the starting line, but it's fine, we'll get to it. So yeah, we're having a look here. Wasabi Baby is back this evening, driving for the Mercedes alongside Hannibal. She's already on her outlap. She's going to take this track while it's fresh, while there's no other drivers standing in her way, to see what she will be able to present this evening. And then we also have Hannibal, also for the Mercedes, on the outlap. You can already see both of them exiting quite at the same time. Already the teamwork is kicking in already. They've decided on their team strategies this evening, so I'm very excited to have our Mercedes team back. Then we also have Liz / Fawnman on the outlap. He had quite the week, Persephone. He's been driving around a lot in real life as well, not only in the game.
I just want to clarify that he has not been racing in real life. He has been driving normally, keeping to the speed limit, not getting any fines, not being disqualified on our public roads, not hitting any walls.
Fantastic.
He's just driving up and down, doing some errands.
Oh, fantastic. Fawnman, we are so proud. Guys, we actually did have Fawnman on the podium for our just impromptu friendly race last week. So I'm very excited to see what he will be bringing this week. You can actually see Ace 555 there, just behind Fawnman, maybe just allowing a little bit of space between himself and the Alpine, just to see if he can gain some fresher air there. Already also on the outlap, so he really doesn't have to push this lap. Then we also have Danky Monkey. He's also back this week. He had a little bit of trouble, connectivity issues the previous week. So we're excited to have our Williams team back. Danky Monkey out on the track, Spectre Wolf in the pit. But both of them here this evening, ready to put some Williams magic on this track. And then we also have Alf for the Alpha Tauri on his out, or well, he's past his out lap. My apologies. He's already putting up a time. You can see that cornering. He's ready for this track. And then I really did not mean to skip over Faster Clucky. I was just on Wasabi at the moment when Faster Clucky also did an outlap. So we are excited to have Faster Cluck also back this evening. You can see he's getting used to the track. He's getting used to his tires. And then I just want to mention Persephone. I know I'm a bit all over the place this evening. It's probably all of the excitement, but just have a look there at our fastest lap of 1:32.573 going to Wasabi in the Mercedes. Well done.
Yeah, no, that's an excellent time, and Hannibal very close behind her with a 1:33.784. So we're excited to see what the other races will put on the board for us.
I'm very excited. You guys have seen throughout the season, and those of you who followed the previous season with us as well, you could have seen how Wasabi specifically grew from that season into one of our more experienced drivers this season. And she has this tendency to just sneak up behind everyone that's in front of her, lurk there, wait for the perfect opportunity, and then just overtake them and gain some positions for herself. But you can definitely see excellent car control coming from Wasabi, and excellent track knowledge there. And then at the current moment we do have 4 times on the grid. I don't know, Persephone, if you maybe want to take us through the times that we currently have.
Brilliant. We have Elf with the fastest lap at this moment with a 1:30.373. Wasabi in the second position with a 1:32.573. Hannibal with a 1:33.784. Faster Clucky with a 2:04.858. We did see him spin out, so I'm sure he's going to get right on that track and try again. And then Farman or Liz with a 2:05.143.
That's a very good time also coming from Farman. You can see there's but a mere second, not even, between Farman in position 5 and Faster Clucky in position 4. Now I know, like you said, Faster Cluck did have that little bit of a spin out going off of track there onto the sand, in that round. So you can definitely already see that determination to make up a better time. But I think it's an excellent benchmark also for Farman to put himself against, to see how he has progressed throughout this league. Also, just a reminder for everyone watching or everyone that's new, Farman is one of our 2 most recent rookie drivers competing in this league. So for those of you who's not 100% sure, the Good Old Couch does have our rookie league. It is our rookie league. However, we do encourage everyone from all expertise levels. So whether you've never played this game before or whether you've been playing this game for a long time, we encourage everyone to have a go at it. If you just want to have a good old time, come join us on the Good Old Couch. Join our leagues, let us know, we'll pop you in there. So yeah, you can definitely see, if I can maybe give a little bit of background on some of our races. Alf, that we are currently spectating, he's one of our most professional drivers, and you can definitely see the control coming from him and just the silent confidence that he is displaying on the track. He knows this game, he knows the car, he knows the tracks. So you can see he's just having a ball of a time. Spectre Wolf, also one of our more experienced drivers. So you can see the times that they put up. It is quite competitive amongst each other. And then we do have the two new drivers, Unfair Straw and Liz/Farnman, and they've only picked up this game in this very season, Persephone. So I think that does say a lot about the commitment coming from them and showing, and just the support that all of our racers are giving to each other.
Yeah, no, definitely. And they have shown us real good driving, real persistence. So we're very excited to see what they're going to do this evening as well. And can we just remember that someone did have a podium? I know.
Yeah, we really are excited about this, everyone. We are extremely excited.
Yeah, I know the circumstances of the podium. We're not going to lie about it. There were only 3 drivers left. So by default, if we're very honest about it, by default, right, he got a podium. But can I just say, normally he's disqualified for reversing on the track.
But you know what? He's disqualified then in such a great spirit that I do believe it counts towards the Personality Cup. Now, everyone, this is not an official award. This is not an official cup, but it's definitely something that we're going to throw to our league creators there to consider at the end of this race. Persephone and I have been checking everyone's positivity meters, if we can call it that, and we definitely have a few mentions for our Personality Cup, so hopefully we can make that a thing as well.
Yeah, no, 100%. But no, that persistence, I mean, we saw last week when we just did that friendly game, you know, someone driving into the wall, reversing, driving into the wall again, and then just continuing and still taking the podium by default. That was amazing.
And
he didn't get disqualified. It was amazing.
And a fantastic default it was. I actually, toevallig, coincidentally, as we are speaking about Farnman, I am actually on view, on cockpit view on him, so we can have a look at his lines and his cornering and everything that he's displaying here, and you can definitely see the confidence boost that last week also gave him. Look at this amazing racing line that he's keeping it straight. He's taking his corners at the correct angles, so I'm very excited to see what's happening there. Persephone, I also do want to mention that 2 of our, or is it 1 or 2? Well, one other of our racers did put up a time on the board. We have Ace 555 that just slipped himself into position 4 there with a lap time of 1 minute and 32.086. Now, Ace also surprised not only us but also the East Rand Geeks when we did have another friendly race alongside 2 of our good old couch racers slipped in there into their league to see if we can compete with them as well and just have a good old time with them as well. And Ace actually took 3rd place in that race as well. He surprised a lot of people there, came from nowhere and just showed everyone what it means to have a good spirit. So I'm excited to see him on the track as well this evening.
Brilliant. I see we have a new best lap time which was set by Spectable of a 1.29717. Sorry, for a second I couldn't read the purple. For a second I couldn't read the purple. Then I could read the purple.
Yeah, but that purple is quite hard to read, I must say. So yeah, I 100% forgive you. So that is an excellent time being put up there by Spectral Wolf. I would have loved to just have a look at him at the moment. However, he did go into pit. He can, I think, confidently pits for the qualifier. I think he has a tremendous lead. However, there still is 5 minutes left on the clock, and we might be seeing some bunnies being pulled by Alf, Faster Cluck, and even go Farnman!
No, that is so upsetting.
Or is that Unfair Straw? Oh my goodness,
No,
guys.
That's a foul. Wow! Disqualify.
This is not only the F1 league, this is also the F1 action sport, everyone. Tune in.
It looks like bumper card.
Yeah, I think that I'm not 100% sure who that might have been, but it definitely was one of our Alpines. Alpines, let us know what happened there. We're looking forward to hearing what your take was on that. I do see we do have Danky Monkeys jumping up there to position 2 with a 129.773. So again, for the moment, our position 1 and 2 times are being held by the Williams drivers. So let's see if any bunnies are being pulled by Alf, by Vasterklak, Wasabi, Ace, Hannibal, Fawnman, Unfair Straw. They all still have a chance to see if they can put themselves up there for a quick start.
Yeah, no, definitely, we'll definitely see. It seems that it might have been Unfair Straw that had the accidental collision. Because Fawnman Vietwe was in the pit when that happened.
Okay, yeah. Okay, now that is fantastic. I want to welcome the Frey and Swarticus also there to our chats. Frey posting some excellent times there on the chat that is managed to pull on this track. So yeah, we would definitely like seeing you on the track again as well, Frey.
Oh, I love Swarticus's comment though. F1 meets UFC.
And his name is well, I can't sing the rest of it because maybe copyright, but
Listen, yeah, but weighing at a staggering 200 pounds.
Unfortunately, we have Alf disqualified from the practice there. You guys can see he's stuck a bit there. Probably
Stuck on the grass.
yeah, probably just tried to wedge himself loose there.
Oh, he broke the board. Did you see? Those advertisers are going to be
Alf, please do not drive over our advertising.
Those advertisers are going to be so upset. Do you know how much money they paid for that advertising?
But I really do think this is going to be an excellent opportunity for Alf as well to fight back there from position 9. He will be pulling away in position 9 because of that unfortunate spin out that happened there. But I'm very, very excited. We will definitely be seeing some excellent driving coming from him. If there's one thing that can be said about the Alpha Tauris is they do like to fight their way back up to the front back. So it's going to be interesting to see what's happening there. So unfortunately there for the disqualified Alf, but we do believe in you. We do have faith that you will make it back to the top in the race.
Yeah, like you said, he's one of the most experienced drivers, so I'm sure he will put up a fight.
Yeah, actually, if this had to happen to any of our drivers, I would say, like you mentioned, Alf being one of the more experienced drivers, definitely the person who knows how to handle the situation and how to come back from such an unfortunate event. So I don't think that is phasing him a lot. I do think that he is definitely seeing this as a challenge mode to see how many positions he can overtake within 25 laps.
Oh my goodness, I'm just already stressed about this, this takeoff. So, I mean, it's all good and well, if they start fighting for that position and start going for it, but it's that takeoff that's the problem. Because if the person in front of you doesn't actually take off in the speed that you're taking off, people are disqualified.
That really is true, and we have so much adrenaline rushing through our races and so much excitement at the start off and at the takeoff of the race. So we're probably going to see a lot of that excitement manifest towards perhaps an early start or perhaps some aggression between our drivers. However, I do think that they just need to keep their heads about them and they wits about them, to just see that they can, because use that straight to just put some time between themselves and not get hit. Because if they can use that straight after the start off line, then they might have an excellent opportunity to gain quite a lead. However, if they do get caught, like you mentioned, in the mishmash posh of the pack.
The mishmash posh. The mishmash posh.
Yeah, then that might be quite challenging for them. So we do have our qualifying session over. We still have Hannibal and Fawnman out on the track, completing their practice or their qualifying last lap. And then we do have our qualifier at the moment standing with Spectre Wolf in position. He's in possession of position 1. Also with the fastest time at the moment of 1:29.717, followed there in position 2 by Danky Monkey with 1:29.773, Faster Cluck in third with 1:31.400, followed closely by Wasabi in fourth position, Ace 555 in fifth position. It's just fives there for Ace 555, and then we have Hannibal there in position number 6, Fawnman / Liz in position 7, Unfair Straw in position 8, and then unfortunately Alf with a disqualify starting in position 9, affording himself the opportunity to provide us with some excellent entertainment this evening. So guys, that's our start off grid at the moment.
Brilliant. Just look at these, you missed it. These pit guys, they all look to their right and their left at the same time. Look.
Okay, let's zoom in here on our pit crew. Also someone that I think does not get enough credit is definitely our pit crews. So we're just affording them some camera time there. Again, just to reiterate, our position 1 and 2 being held by the Williams drivers. McLaren there in position 3, Mercedes in position 4 and 6, Alpha Tauri there in position 5 and 9, and the 2 Alpines in 7th and 8th. So yeah, all of them qualified on soft tires. Excited to see how our startup is going to look. But first, we just need to get through this formation lap.
Let's get through the formation lap. So, any predictions? Do you think they're going to warm up that tire so vigorously as they normally do?
I was extremely disappointed the previous time when we did not see the very extravagant and dramatic tire warming strategies being applied there by Spectre Wolf for the Williams. So I'm hoping that we will see some creative tire warming strategies being employed by our racers. Hoping that we will see some dancing there on the track to get that tires warm, to get themselves ready. And hopefully not write themselves off against each other.
Let's hope so. I think there's too many turns and unknowns. I think they're going to keep it calm.
I also think they're going to keep their heads. They're going to keep their wits about them. This is a difficult track. There's lots of turns. There's lots of opportunities for mistakes to slide in if they are not keeping their focus, and we are at this point in the league where all of our races are getting a bit serious and getting to the point where they know that these points are going to add up. This is the moment that they need to utilize to put as much points for them on the board, because although we do not necessarily have big prizes up for grabs, we do have epic bragging rights, which I still believe is quite the thing to work towards.
It depends in which circles you run.
And we have our formation lap. You can actually see Spectre Wolf pulling away quite fast there. He is on medium tires, so I'm assuming that he's going to try to hold out a little bit longer before he goes to pit. And then we do have Danky Monkey on hard tires for the formation lap, so you can definitely see the strategy already imploring there by the Williams Persephone. Spectre Wolf is going to try to take and keep the lead, with Danky Monkey trying to keep everyone behind them. Danky is therefore on the hard tires so that he can spend just a little bit more time on the track to afford Spectre Wolf the possibility to pit and gain his position back before he himself then goes to pit. Then we do have Faster Cluck pulling up there behind Danky Monkey for the formation lap, also on the medium tires, also going to perhaps try to last a little bit longer on the track before having to go to pit. Wasabi Baby with in the Mercedes there behind Faster Cluck, on soft tires, so you can definitely see she's going to try to just gain as much time and positions quickly early on in the race, see if she can position herself on the grid to see that she doesn't have that much competition when she does go to pit. We have Ace 555 on the medium tires, also going to perhaps see if he can gain some positions before having necessarily to go into the pit lane. Hannibal on softs, Fawnman / Liz also on softs, Unfair Straw on softs, and then Alf here in position 9 on hard tires, which makes 100% sense to me. He's going to try to last as long as possible on this track before having to go and pit, see how many positions he will be able to gain. Okay, so luckily that's a glitch. Okay. They didn't stop at exactly the right time. And we have a pull away. Spectre Wolf taking quite a good pull away there. We do have a drive-through penalty going to Unfair Straw. She is going to have to serve that on the first lap. But we do have Spectre there in first position. Danky Monkey there following closely in second position. We actually have Ace who overtook, unfortunately there. You can see the McLaren and the Alpha Tauri colliding there. In third position, so we will see. Yeah, we will definitely see if Ace 555 will be able to recover from that. That is perhaps maybe something to have a look at for our race umpires. I forgot what we call them. I'm so excited.
So excited! No. Oh my goodness, no, that was quite unfortunate.
Yeah, shame, that really was unfortunate, because you could have seen Ace gaining that positions with the starts, with the pull away, having an excellent pull away there, which is actually something we've came to see a lot of from Ace in this league. Most of the races having like a very fast, excellent pull away. He gained positions from 5th up until 3rd there until that incident occurred. So very unfortunate there for him. You can see him there in position 7. However, we do see Faster Cluck in position 8th, giving that position back to Ace. Excellent sportsmanship there. And then at the moment we do have the virtual safety car out on the track, so our drivers will not be able to gain any positions, but we can at least spectate some of the Williams amazing tire warming strategies being employed behind this virtual safety car.
Now they do it.
It's a bit late to warm those tires now, guys.
Well, you do it when you have the chance, right?
That's true. You can also have a look here, Persephone. In the chaos, we actually missed Alf already gaining up to position 5 there. So we might definitely be seeing some more positions being gained by the Alpha Tauris. And then we also do have a drive-through penalty going to Faster Cluck there as well, probably because of maybe that incident that happened, but we will have a look at the penalties at the end of the match as well.
Yeah, we have a do not finish for Unfair Straw.
Yes, unfortunately I see there is a do not finish also there for Unfair Straw. I'm going to have a little bit of a look here at Alf. You can see he's already going from position 9 up until position 5, and now he has the opportunity to overtake Hannibal in the Mercedes there for position 4, and you can definitely see Alf lurking there behind Hannibal, just awaiting the opportunity to overtake. We also have Ace in the second AlphaTauri here, overtaking on Liz / Farnman, already fighting up back to position 6 there, just behind Alf, his teammate. We will definitely be seeing some teamwork coming from the AlphaTauris, not only to get one of them back up to the leading positions, but maybe even both of them. So that is fantastic driving from both of them there, and I must also say good sportsmanship from Ace and Fasterklacki after the incident that did happen.
Yeah, no, definitely. So, which view are we looking at now? Are we looking at Alf?
Yeah, we're having a look here at Alf. He's just awaiting for his opportunity to overtake here on Hannibal. You can see him gaining a lot of time. He's only a 0.5 behind, or a 0.4 at the moment behind Hannibal. Also excellent driving there from Hannibal, keeping Alf behind him, affording Wasabi Baby the opportunity in third position at the moment to put some time between herself and Hannibal, see if she can catch up there to Spectre Wolf, who unfortunately, or fortunately / unfortunately, it depends on the perspective that you are looking at, was overtaken there by his teammate. So yeah, we're possibly going to be seeing an overtake shortly from Alf here on Hannibal.
Yeah, and we can see that Janky Monkey is 1.786 seconds. Sorry,
Yeah.
I lost it. Seconds in front of Spectre.
And there we see the AlphaTauri passing on the Mercedes. I'm so sorry to interrupt you there, Persephone. But yeah, that was a very, very clean overtake, taking it on the inside line. And now we do have the AlphaTauri on top of Wasabi Baby. She's going to have to put some time there between the two of them. But you can see some clean racing coming there from Alpha as well. And then I just want to have a look here also. We can see Ace 555. He is in the 6th position. He does have, or Hannibal does have, a 6-second lead on Ace. However, we can already see him making up the time, using that medium tires to his full advantage, and just using his knowledge on this track as well to see that we are already minimizing the time between himself and Hannibal. So we might actually be seeing the AlphaTauris going up there to the top positions. And then I also want to have a look here at Fasterklacki. He's recovering also from that incident, in the 7th position, overtook there on Farnman / Liz there. My apologies. He's using this time to recover, to just gain a little bit of control there on his car as well.
Yeah, no, brilliant. So let's look at the positions. That Donkey Monkey, of course, in first position. Spectre Wolf 1.8 seconds behind. Alf already on third position. He overtook Wasabi Baby.
Yes, just now.
Yeah, he's 8.5 seconds behind Spectre Wolf. We'll definitely see if he closes that gap, and I believe he can. Then, no, please go ahead. I heard you breathe, right? So you inhale to bring the words out. So please do continue.
I'm so sorry. No, I didn't want to interrupt. I was just like trying to position the mic, the controller, and my cat, who at this exact moment decided that this looks interesting and he wants to join in whatever drama is happening here this evening.
Oh, that's amazing. Let him join. So then we have Wasabi 2 seconds behind Alf, Hannibal about 2.2 seconds behind Wasabi, Ace 555 about 9 seconds behind Hannibal, Fasterklacki 13 seconds, 13.6 seconds behind Ace 555, and then Liz / Farnman with 28 seconds behind Fasterklacki.
Definitely. Thank you so much for that, Persephone. I want to have a look quickly here. I picked up on something. You can definitely see that there is a little bit of damage on the car. Ace keeping it on the track and in a straight line to the best of his abilities. Very, very impressive there. And then also on Faster Clucky's car, I also noticed that he's also trying to keep the car more in a straight line than what you normally should. So the AlphaTauri and the McLaren definitely having picked up damage there. However, I do understand that it's a very hard decision for them to make, to be able to pit at this moment to try and repair that damage, because of the time that they will be losing if they do pit. However, I do think it's important for our racers to just consider what they will be gaining from fixing up the car versus trying to keep it on the track. But you can definitely see the expertise and the skill level coming in there from both of our drivers, to be able to recover to such an extent that they are still managing to keep the cars on the track after such an incident. It's amazing to behold.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Of course, the blind specs, it's so realistic that you bumped your car is broken.
Yeah.
So of course something is wrong with the car. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah, I see we have a lot of support and a lot of love there for the AlphaTauris in chat. Thank you so much, Zeragon. It was definitely unlucky there for Ace, and excellent also driving there from Alf, but I do believe that they will be able to recover. However, we are so happy to be seeing such an amount of love for our teams in the chat. So keep it coming, guys. They do appreciate it. We will send word via pigeon to their pit crews to communicate it to them.
It's a bird.
It's a bird.
It's a bird. It's a pigeon. Amazing.
I also want to have a look here. You can see here, Persephone, just the teamwork coming from our two Mercedes drivers. I think they might have lost one position between the two of them, but they're keeping such a close-knit group together on the track. They're keeping so close to each other, just providing that amount of support to keep both of them in the running for the maximum amount of points, because it's also something to consider that the manufacturers does play a role. So if both of our Mercedes drivers are able to score points, the Mercedes manufacturer or the Mercedes brand might take the manufacturer's cup as well. So you can see a little bit of a deeper strategy being played here by the Mercedes team as well, not only focusing on affording themselves necessarily the top positions, but affording them as a team the most amount of points that is possible.
That's a very good strategy. I think that's very great teamwork from both of them.
Excellent teamwork. They've always been one of my favorite teamwork teams. The amount of support and love just between the two teammates, it really is amazing. You can see Hannibal getting quite close to Wasabi, but not necessarily planning on overtaking. I'm thinking that they're trying to stick with the strategy of Hannibal, perhaps keeping the rest of the racers behind him and affording Wasabi the opportunity to pull away. Then you can also have a look here. Two Williams drivers. They will be lapping Liz/Farnman there. You can see Spectre or Danky Monkey passing him there, and Spectre will follow him closely. And then just the amount of competition between these two teammate drivers is also amazing. They always go aggressively for the win. They go to get as much positions or as much time between themselves and the followers as possible, and then you can just see the competition coming between the two of them, trying to see who can better each other on each race, who can do the cornering better, who can go faster on the straights. So it's always fun to have a look at the competition also between Danky Monkey and Spectre Wolf, who is once again in the lead for the Williams doing fantastic this season.
Yeah, no, definitely. I do love the Duracell battery on the car though. I know, I'm looking at the wrong things. I should be looking at the tires, and I should be looking at the time intervals, and the color of the car, and all that stuff, and I'm looking at the Duracell battery. I'm just saying, I mean...
It's 100%. It's 100%. I think Alf is about 10 tires behind Spectre Wolf, so it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, let's look at that again. So Donkey Monkey, of course, in the first position. Then we have Spectre Wolf, 0.7 seconds behind him. Alf, 9 seconds behind Spectre Wolf. Wasabi, 13 seconds behind Alf. H555, 16 seconds behind. Faster Clucky, 6 seconds. So he made up some time. Good for him. Hannibal, 1 second behind. So of course, Faster Clucky overtook Hannibal while we were talking. And then Liz, 88724. Oh my goodness, 1 minute 26. Come on, Liz, from 102. No, what's going on? Where are you? There you are.
I just want to have a look here again at our two Williams drivers fighting here for the positions. The amount of competition, okay, well, thank you guys for supporting what I was about to say, but we have Spectre Wolf going into the pit, so no competition going on there at the moment. But let's have a look here. You can also see Hannibal getting quite close to Faster Clucky. Faster Clucky having positioned himself between Hannibal and Wasabi Baby. So you can see Faster Clucky quite close there to Hannibal. Hannibal quite close there to Faster Clucky, just waiting for the opportunity to overtake on the medium tires. So he is going to have to run these tires throughout the rest of the match to be able to gain back some of that time lost there. And then if we jump back here to position number 2, we can see Alf already positioning himself still on his original hard tires. I need to mention, back up to position 2, taking this opportunity to fight up his time there. So we do have him in position 2, between Spectre Wolf and Danky Monkey. Spectre Wolf having gone into the pit, however, pitting for hard tires, which is quite an interesting strat. I would have believed that medium tires might have carried him through the rest of the race. However, they do possibly know better than I do. But he is going to have to make up at least 11 to 12 seconds to be able to comfortably put himself back in the second position. And then I also want to mention we have Ace 555 in position 4, having taken the opportunity that everyone used to pit. He still did not pit. I need to mention that he's still driving with the original damage from lap 1 on his car, on his original medium tires, keeping this car on the track, keeping his car in line, he's driving his heart out. He's doing everything that he can to make up that time, to afford himself a comfortable position in which he will be able to pit and possibly fix that damage. However, we have seen Ace 555 going like, yeah, screw it, I'm just gonna drive with a damaged car. He is a little bit of our wild card. He is our gambit in this league. So I'm not even 100% sure, Persephone, if he will be fixing the damage on his car, or if it's just like, what it is.
It is what it is. I'm just gonna drive with a damaged car.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is. If people want to say something, they're rude.
Yeah, like I said, he's a little bit of the gambit in our league, so I'm not even 100% sure what he will be doing, but we do see Alf taking position 1 there, with Danky Monkey falling behind into position 2, Spectre Wolf following closely there in position 3, having already gained back the time that he only has a 2-second amount of time to make up between himself and his teammate. However, Danky Monkey has lost a little bit of time there on Alf, and if there's one thing that we've learned throughout this league, Persephone, it's that you do not lose time on Alf. The moment that you do that, you're going to struggle to gain it back. But we do see Alf going into the pit lane there. Danky Monkey's possibly going to grab this opportunity. However, he does have a penalty onto his name at the current stage, but he is grabbing this opportunity to take back that position 1, and Spectre Wolf taking back that position 2. Then we do have Alf exiting the pit lane. He is going to exit the pit lane in position 3, and then we still have Ace with a comfortable lead there, in position 4. Still not pitting, still not going into the pit. We are on lap 12 out of 19. Persephone, I do not even know if he will be pitting. Maybe it's just a thing about, let's see where it goes.
Let's see if my car blows up halfway.
This is an excellent ad there for Alpha Tauri. This car is just, it's going to be car of the day, I believe.
It has to be, like, damaged first lap and made it all the way through. So no, it has to be car of the day.
It really does. You do have to weigh the options, that he is still on original medium tires. It's his 11th lap on the original medium tires. He's been hit quite hard in lap 1, so he is driving with the damage. And you can see Hannibal gaining a little bit of time there. You can see Ace struggling to keep this car on track, doing an excellent job of it, I might add. But you do see the strain and the focus that's going in there. Hannibal with a possible overtake, and then I do also just want to call Danky Monkey there with the fastest lap of 1:31. So we might be possibly seeing Hannibal overtaking here on the straight. Is he going to make it? Definitely has the fresher tires, definitely has no damage. He does overtake. He overtook on Ace there, however lost a little bit of control around the corner, and you can see Ace recovering, also being pushed wide a little bit there, but recovering from that corner excellently. Wasabi Baby just lurking there, grabbing the opportunity to just take a position for herself as well. So excellent driving there, and we finally see Ace 555 going into the pit, Persephone, on lap 13 out of 19.
He decided, no, I can't do it anymore. It's done. I have to pit.
Yeah, but you could really see the strain that went into keeping that car on the track. It was fantastic entertainment to watch, and I definitely believe that Ace has the necessary skill to push that car through to the end of the track or to the end of the race, but just affording himself the opportunity to go and fix that damage to his car, put on the soft tires. He's only lost 1 position through all of this chaos, all of this pandemony, and he can now use this newly fixed car and the soft tires to just go and have a jaw and see how many positions he can gain.
Yeah, no, brilliant. Let's hope he gains a few positions. I'm sure he will, because he is on soft tires, and as you said, the other people are on medium tires. So you might see him overtake Wasabi and Hannibal.
Definitely. I do want to have a look quickly there at our chat. Welcome, Leon Par 17. I see you are asking how to join. Leon, please send us a DM on Twitch. We will give you the email address for our league creator and our good old couch creator, to get in touch with us a little bit, and to get you up there on the socials, up on the Discord, get you part of the community, so you can participate in the league as well. So I'm looking forward to getting a message there from you. So yeah, pop us a message. Like I said, the good old couch, we do welcome races of all expertise levels. It is just a little bit of fun, quite a good amount of fun. As you can see, we do have a lot of our professional drivers, and we do have a lot of rookies as well. And I must say, you can't even tell that some of these guys are not expertise drivers. Persephone, you can see that the times that's on the grid at the moment, it's excellent times, and I must say I'm really proud of all of our racers, just giving it their all. This isn't an easy track.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not an easy track. I mean, even if you just look at it here on the right-hand corner,
Mm.
right? It actually, when you look at it, it's scary.
It is. It looks a bit roller coastery there.
It does, right?
Yeah, and you can also see. I just want to have a look here at Faster Clucky as well. This has definitely not been his evening. This is not one of his most favorite races, I would guess. However, we haven't ever come to receive any negative comments from him, usually taking any win and any loss in quite good stride there. So he is on the hard tires. It's gonna have to carry him through, but he's going to push, or he's going to need to push on those tires to make up a little bit of time between himself and Ace there in sixth position, if he does want to have the opportunity to gain a position or two. And then we have Wasabi Baby and Hannibal still up here in fourth and fifth position, just affording each other the opportunity. You can actually see Hannibal here in fourth position at the moment, so he overtook there on Wasabi Baby. Wasabi following closely with a 1 second behind Hannibal there, and definitely just going to afford Hannibal the opportunity to put some time up, use his draft, keep there on top of him, just to put both of the Mercedes a little bit closer there to Alf in third position in the Alpha Tauri. You can see he did pit for the medium tires again, so we have him on double mediums this evening. 14 seconds behind Spectre Wolf in position 2. We have seen miracles come from Alf Wasabi, so I will not be surprised if we perhaps might see another overtake there from him. However, the amount of laps left does look a bit scarce.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, 13 seconds is quite a lot to make up in only 4 laps, or in only 3 laps left.
Definitely. Again, our position 1 and 2 being held there by the 2 Williams drivers. Spectre Wolf on hard tires this time, and you can definitely see he's on hard tires. He is losing a bit of time between himself and Danky Monkey, who is driving on the medium tires. A very interesting tire strategy that Spectre Wolf employed this evening, starting out on the medium tires and then going for the hard tires on lap 10, which is a very interesting strategy in my opinion, as I think a double medium would have been able to carry him through, as we are seeing it on Alf, and you can already see him making up a little bit of time between himself and Spectre Wolf there. Being on the medium tires, it is going to be a little bit easier for him to get some time there.
Well, no, brilliant. So I wonder, let's just see how Liz from Manvetwe is doing. I haven't seen him in a while.
We actually have not seen him there in a while. We can see him coming around the corners there. He is on the medium tires. He's taking this race and this opportunity. Like we did mention, we did have Farnman on podium in this league. So I'm thinking that he's using this time to get to know this track and to just better upon the time that he puts there for himself.
Yeah, definitely. So it wasn't technically in this league; it was in the friendly that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just correcting you there in front of all of the internet.
Yes,
Thank
please.
You,
Please
Thank
do
you.
correct me. That is what the internet is for. It's for correcting.
That is what the internet is for. Oh my goodness. Amazing.
It's amazing, guys. Literally, my internet feed is full of correcting cats and food. That's what's on my internet.
Correcting cats and food. So you have CCX.
Exactly, and you guys will be extremely disappointed to know that my search history mainly contains amazingly impressive words and in which context to use them.
Brilliant. That sounds fun. You know, word of the day. I think because English is not our first language, we have to have a word of the day every day.
I think today's words can be pish posh.
Pish posh.
Pish posh.
No, is that a word? I mean, I've heard of it before. sure, but I don't think that's a proper English word to make the word of the day.
Okay, throw your suggestion out there, Persephone.
Let me think for a second, because now it has to be a real... What about facetious?
That can definitely be our word of the day. Definitely, guys, drop us there in the chat if you have any other suggestions. we will be putting it up on the website. Our website is currently getting getting ready to be up and running. We plan to have it up there by the end of the week. So we will throw in our vote for the word of the day there. If you have any suggestions, drop it in the chat. Alternatively, we will be sending out the link for you to go and vote for your word of the day.
So the vote is now pish posh or facetious.
Persephone, you're just gonna have to send me the spelling on that one.
Do you know what it means though?
No, please tell us.
So facetious is a very posh word for sarcastic.
Oh, that is so fitting. I love it. Everyone, we are on our final lap. I can't even believe it. It went by so quickly. So if there's any of our racers that still wants to attempt overtake or to attempt to make up a little bit of time between themselves and the next position, now is the time to do it. This is, however, our final lap. We do have Danky Monkey there going around let's call it the first corner after the second sector. So, because I don't know how many of corner this is, but yeah, he's going past the corner there, past the second sector. He is going to go around the corner there by the third sector very shortly, after which he will, unless anything bad happens, which we are hoping it does not, after which he will be crossing the checkered line there to take position 1. Let's just hope that he has enough time there between himself and Spectre Wolf. Excellent, because he does have that 5-second time penalty, but excellent driving there for Danky Monkey, taking our position 1 underneath the checkered flag, followed closely there by Spectre Wolf, his teammate, also for the Williams going under the checkered flag for position 2, and then he will be followed here by Alf for the Alpha Tauri going around the last corner. He will also be seeing that checkered flag very shortly in position 3 for our 6th race on the Suzuka circuit. So we are very, very happy to see that we do have Danky Monkey there position 1, Spectre position 2, Alf very slowly going over the checkered line there for position 3. And then we have Hannibal approaching our last chicane here to go around, also going to take position 4 for the Mercedes team. Well done, Hannibal, as well, going over the checkered line, followed closely there by Wasabi, also for the Mercedes team. Excellent driving from our Mercedes team there. I'm so impressed with that teamwork, Persephone. And then we have Ace 555, who just had such a chaotic race, if I can use the word, making us wonder if he's ever going to be driving a fixed car again, going over the checkered line for position 6 in the Alpha Tauri. Well done, Ace, and well done to all of our racers.
Well done, guys. Brilliant job.
I think we're going to excellent driver of the day going there to Alf. I 100% agree. We saw Alf starting out with a disqualified in the 9th position, fighting his way back up there to 3rd position. Excellent driving. Let's have a look and grant our racers their podium moment. And just to reiterate, everyone, we do have Alf there in position 3 for the Alpha Tauri, and then we have Spectre Wolf in position 2 for the Williams team, and our winner, Danky Monkey, also for the Williams in position 1, with driver of the day going there to Alf ZA for the Alpha Tauri. Well done, guys.
Well done!
Well done, yay! Yeah, we do have that 5-second penalty there on Danky Monkey. However, he is keeping his position 1. Excellent driving there. Then Spectre Wolf position 2. Alf following closely in position 3, also with driver of the day. Hannibal there in position 4 for the Mercedes team, followed by his teammate Wasabi Baby in position 5, also for Mercedes. Ace 555, our Gambit, our chaotic driver of the day, for finishing there in 6th position for the Alpha Tauri, followed closely there by Faster Clucky for the McLaren in 7th, Liz/Farman in position 8, and Unfair Straw unfortunately whoever did not finish, but still gaining 2 points for this race. Well done, guys. Everyone, we will be back shortly with our post-race interview. Please don't go anywhere. Join us to hear what our racers have to say. We will be back shortly. Welcome back, everyone, to our post-race interview. So, yeah, guys, this was an exciting, amazing, extravagant, and that other word that Persephone nominated for our word of the day race, and we are even short of breath. Okay, so usually how our post-race interview works is we do call in our third place to our first place, as well as our driver of the day, and then we enjoy having some time and just asking them a few questions. So everyone, help me welcome our third place and our driver of the day, Alf ZA. Welcome, Alf.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, Alf. You're a little bit soft there.
Yep. I'm busy with that.
Are you busy fixing it like you fixed your positions in this race?
Well, I tried.
We saw excellent driving. We saw a lot of excellent driving coming there from you. You fought up from 9th position for a moment there in 1st position, and then in finishing up in 3rd position with a well-deserved Driver of the Day award. How are you feeling?
Tired. It was quite a race. I just couldn't catch up with the front runners though.
Oh, and Alf, what happened there in qualifier?
So the big hairpin, I had a little spin and the car drifted in reverse.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I stopped, and the moment I throttled to spin it around, the game was like, nope, you are driving in the wrong direction and you shall have a disqualification.
In my honest opinion, you shouldn't have been disqualified. You should have gotten a skill shot award, because that takes skill.
Yeah,
Alf,
unfortunately in qualifying, I got blocked twice. I would have had pole for sure. I had purple, and then got blocked, and another lap I got purple first sector, and then there was a unsafe rejoin from another player. I can't remember who, but I had to bail out of that as well. So unfortunately, the pace was there, but unfortunate incidents happened. But we live to tell another day. So.
We live to drive another day. Alf, can you maybe just give us a little bit about why you went for a double medium in this race? Didn't you think that soft would maybe have carried you through that last part?
I did go for hard medium, not double medium. So
My
yeah,
apologies. I'm
yeah,
colorblind.
no worries. No, I just went for hards first because I started at the back, so I thought rather just take the latest possible pit stop and get the overcut, and that I managed to get that though.
Oh, that was so fantastic. As always, it was such a pleasure to watch you drive. From my side, that would be all. And you know what's coming next. Persephone, take it from here.
Hi, Alf. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you a trivia question.
All right.
Let's see. I can't give you A, B, or C because I don't have enough knowledge. I'm going to ask you the question, but you have 3 chances to answer it, though.
Okay.
Okay. Which track has the nickname the Temple of Speed?
Monza.
Well done. See, he
Well
just knew that.
done.
He just knew.
I knew that one.
Yeah, just very confident. Monza. Well
That's
done, Alf.
Monza.
Yeah, you're right.
Alf, as always, it was such a pleasure to have you on the post-race interview again. Thank you so much for just giving us the quality of driving that you do, and good luck for next week.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Everyone, please help me welcome our second position of the day. One of our top drivers this league, our Williams driver. Help us welcome Spectre Wolf. Welcome, Spectre.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good on you.
How's
Yeah,
it going? Spectre, you're a little bit soft there. I'm struggling to hear you.
Oh wait, let me fix that. Can you hear me now?
I think it
Yeah.
might be on my side. Let me just up your volume here. So yeah, well done on your second position.
Oh, thank you. I'm ecstatic. I'm super glad. You're great.
It
It was
was
great. It was super fun.
fantastic. It was fantastic to watch you. As always, the Williams drivers come. You came, you saw, you conquered.
Well, hopefully, like I think it was much better this evening than last time. I think we were a little bit stuck in a rut, but I mean, I think Suzuka, I know, is me and Donkey Monkey's favorite track. So yeah, I think it played off well. I think we just had a lot of fun with it, and yeah, it was awesome just having a little bit of a race with him, and yeah, but he drove so well. All credit to him. He deserved it.
You can definitely see the competition going between you and Anky Monkey as well. Like I mentioned to Persephone, you just grab the first opportunity to put a little bit of distance between yourself and our other drivers in the league, and then you and Anky just go for that competition between each other to see who's going to win this race. So, can you give us a little bit of a lowdown? Was it planned that Danky Monkey will win this one, or was it not
Absolutely not.
planned?
No, that was pure speed and talent from his side, and I think his consistency just impressed me a lot. Especially, I've noticed at the hairpin, I was I was losing control a little bit, but he kept that racing line perfectly. So yeah, I must say I can learn a few tricks from him. Actually, he was a great teammate.
Oh, and it really is such fantastic driving. However, Spectre, I'm going to lecture you a little bit. We are a bit disappointed in you because we did not see any dramatic tire warming strategies being employed this evening.
Yeah, no, I decided to be a little bit vanilla and a bit boring. So, which is great because I have no penalties this race, and yeah, just shows you being boring is just pays off well, you know.
Oh,
It
Spectre,
does.
you can never ever be boring. So Persephone, why don't you run with it? Take over from here.
Okay, brilliant. Spectre, it's that time of the evening again. We're doing a trivia question.
Oh yeah, I can't wait.
Yeah.
Why, yeah.
Lay it
So
on me. Lay it on me.
let's do it. How many points does a driver get for winning a F1 race?
Winning. Um, that would have to be. How much is it again? Isn't it 25?
It is 25. Ding, ding,
Okay.
ding. Well
I was
done.
like, yeah, that was a curveball. I was like, how much? I don't
It's
usually
okay.
pay attention to the points.
I would have gone against all that we as commentators stand for and given you a multiple choice if you got it wrong. So
I was about to ask for multiple choice. I was like, you got me there.
Yeah, well, the multiple choice would have been 24, 23, or 25.
Oh, excellent. Not the best with numbers, hey?
Spectral, thank you so much for joining us for the post-race interview. As always, it was a pleasure speaking to you, and it was such a pleasure just watching you drive this evening. Good luck for
Thank
next
you.
week, and enjoy it.
I appreciate it. Have such a good evening, guys. All the
Thank
best.
you so much.
Thank you.
Uh,
Bye.
Everyone, that was our second position driver our second position driver. Please help me welcome our winner for the evening, our position one, also one of our Williams drivers. Welcome, Danky Monkey.
Welcome.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear you now. I'm going to boost your volume a little bit here on my side, but we can hear you clearly. Danky
Okay, perfect.
Monkey, well done.
Thank you. First one of the
Congratulations.
season. So, yeah, eventually.
Yeah, I must say it's been quite a while since we had you here for our position one. We are ecstatic to have you back. It was such a pleasure watching you drive. I actually made the joke also with Spectre that sometimes we don't know when Williams is planning who's going to win and when Williams is not planning who's going to win, because the competition between yourself and your teammate is so high. Can you give us a little bit about how you just apply your teamwork to this race?
Yeah, I think honestly, the very first overtake I did on Spectre Wolf, it was communicated, and I told him, "Listen, I'm faster. Let me go in front." I went in front. I told him, "Listen, if you feel like I'm holding you up, tell me, and you can go past." So we knew that we had to separate ourselves from the rest of the field, otherwise, Alf is going to catch up, right? So we just had to push as quickly as possible. Yeah, and then I went into the pit, got a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. So I thought, that's the race over. I'm not going to build a 5-second gap to Spectre. And dug deep, eventually got it done.
Even with the penalty, you did manage to keep that position one. And we saw an excellent pull away also from you there in lap one, just putting a lot of time between yourself and the rest of the grid. Can you maybe just give us a little bit of a lowdown on how you planned around this race and this track?
Yeah, so Suzuka is a track I've hated from the start. The very first time I drove the track on Gran Turismo and on F123, I hated it completely. So my mindset was, I don't like it, it's difficult, let me do it the most. So I did it more than any other track, and now it's one of my favorite tracks. And Sector 1 was the one that always caught me out with those sweeping turns. And you just got to get your lines right. And the most important thing is the first 2 laps, you've got to be as quick as the entire race. Got to be those first 2 laps. Otherwise, they're going to catch you. And if you have traffic on Suzuka, it seems like there is a lot, but there's not a lot of overtaking places. So if you get stuck in traffic, you're stuck.
Yeah. And luckily, that's not what we saw from you this evening. We just saw you flying there between position 1 and 2. It was fantastic to watch. So from my side, that is all. But you know what's coming next.
Yes, of course, another P1. And I just got to thank you, spectators, as well. You guys are doing an amazing job. And thank you for everything.
But please don't leave yet. Persephone is still going to quiz you.
I'm going to ask you a trivia question. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, brilliant. Which driver was world champion in 2016?
2016.
Yeah.
It was the last year that Sebastian Vettel won the world championship with Red Bull.
That is not correct.
It's Lewis, isn't it?
It's not Lewis. It's not Lewis. You have one more.
It's not Lewis. It's not. No. Of course, it's Rosberg. It was a massive thing. How did I forget?
Yes, you're right. It is a Rosberg.
It's
well done.
Rosberg.
Well done. Well done, I say, while silently scribbling an apology to mail to Rosberg.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. You guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for
You
everything.
too.
Thank you,
Thank
Monkey.
you.
Thank you
Cheers,
so much
guys.
for joining us.
Thank you.
Everyone, thank you so much for joining us again for the first race of our second half of the Good Old Couch ADS F1 23 League. It was fantastic sports. We started off with as much drama as I could have hoped for. So we will be back next week. On Budapest or on Hungary in Budapest. So we are excited to see what our racers will be bringing to the track next week. As always, you guys were hosted by me. I'm Anomaly, my fantastic co-host Persephone.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get that pause right sometime in this league. I'm gonna get that pause right. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. It was good fun. As always, it's lovely to have all of you here. Enjoy your evening and yeah, cheerios.
Cheerio.